Hello and a very good afternoon. So we are gearing up for the third ODI between India and Australia in Rajkot. India have already sealed the series 2-0, but the big boys return for this game. Jayita, Devashish is with me. I'll start with you. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Indian team is back in full power, and this is the final ODI before the ODI World Cup starts.
Well, it's not full power because some of the big boys are still missing at the other end, but these two are back. So I think India has really done this well. A lot of times, somebody asked me yesterday, why does Virat Kohli need rest? Because we watch India play and then we do our own things and we watch India play again 3 days later. We don't realize the amount of travel and practice. You all know because you all follow Indian team closely. The pounding that the body takes. And it's not the body. I think the mind needs to be fresh more than the body. You should not another game, but tomorrow's another game. That's what you want to look. And going to the World Cup, now Shami is not there, Bumrah is not there, Hardik is not there, Shubman Gill is not there. Shubman Gill at the form of his life, he's going to think, I don't need rest, I'm in the form of my life. But just to keep that hunger, and this is a new age thing, wasn't there when I played, but I understand where it's coming from.
Right, Devashish, no Ruturaj Gaikwad as well. So we might see a Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan opening partnership.
Absolutely, because the management has no other options but to go in with Ishan Kishan and Rohit Sharma. Yes, absolutely. But then talking about Australia, they will be going with full strength squad. Yes. For the first time in the series, obviously with Maxwell joining the squad. He did practice yesterday. He did a great touch. And Mitchell Stark also coming back. So Australia will be full strength squad. So it will be a test as well for the Indian team. The likes of Bumrah and Siraj. Obviously now that stage Shami is not there because Krishna is also not there. So so Bumrah and Siraj will be opening the bowling. Not to watch out for Kuldeep Yadav. He will be making a comeback in the Indian team. Ashwin again.
Ashwin will be a big
test because already all talks are on about his inclusion in that 15-member squad with Akshar still not fit. So not to think to watch out for.
Of course, Ashwin, this entire series was dominated by Ashwin. He did bowl extremely well in the first 2 ODIs. Akshar Patel is not fit. How do you look at this entire situation?
I think he's in. If Akshay is not fit, then he's surely in. If Akshay is not fit, it could well be that instead of Shabdul is in. Because I can't imagine him in this form not being. And World Cup is a long tournament. So the wickets will become very. You guys will be travelling extensively. You will be playing on centres where it is the beginning of the season for a lot of them. So the pitch will not be as good. See, October, November is the beginning of the first class season. Generally, the wickets around January, February, March bind and become good. Anytime you go, you will follow Mustaq Ali, that's the first tournament. These sort of trophies, always the wicket is a little bit juicy and with a moisture. Because it's a new wicket. The more you play on it, now at the end of the season, it becomes tired, it becomes a really dreary wicket. But right now, because there is something in it for the wicket, and for me, just the wickets he's got, not how he's got it, he's bamboozled batsman. And for me, Akshar is, there's no mystery to Akshar. Akshar is solid, disciplined, accurate. With Ashwin, he has this ability to get good batters out. Like Shami, for me. That ball he got, I keep harping to get Steve Smith at 41. Where did that come from? On a wicket like Rajkot now, this is the pitch where individual 300s have happened in Ranji Trophy,
So already the team is announced.
So then the toss must be on.
Who has won the toss? I don't have internet connection right now.
We are still yet to know who won the toss, but as far as the team is concerned, Ishan misses out along with Ravi.
Okay, so Australia won the toss and have opted to bat first. And Mama, what's the team update?
Ishan Kishan and Ravichandran Ashwin misses out.
Washington Sundar is playing that.
Yeah, so the team is Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer. So Rohit and Virat opens the batting forward by Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul, Surya Kumar Yadav, Ravindra Jadeja, Washington Sundar, Kuldeep Yadav, Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna.
Wow. Yeah, I understand this. I understand giving everybody a chance. Otherwise, how would you know? What if today, somebody like Washi comes and gets 5 wickets in Rajkot? 5 for 47.
Wow.
If you're, I love this because yes, Ashwin has done his job. Now he's given his exam and he's got his marks.
Right.
The other guy doesn't give an exam. He's at least getting a chance to give the exam.
Right.
Now, if he does well or better, then he goes. If he doesn't, then Ashwin goes. But before it used to happen, I know about 25 players who have got into the Bengal 15 but never played in the 11.
There are many players in
Many players in India also
Yeah,
who have been in the 15.
Absolutely.
Okay, Ronaldo,
Yeah.
Shiv Shankar Paul, who haven't played for India.
Absolutely.
So I think now it's good. This is firstly it's 2. The series is wrapped up. Okay, and you give Washington it's one game. Ideally should have been another game, but you give them another chance at least.
I think they. You might not agree with me, but I think there's a bit of transparency these days.
No, I agree.
That was not the case when Ronaldo was playing, because I covered that series in England when Ronaldo played most of the side matches, but eventually did not get an opportunity to play at least one test match.
Not only did he play the side games, he played a game against Sri Lanka in Essex in Chelmsford. I went to watch that game. I was playing cricket there, and he got a 5-4.
Yes.
And it was all the Sri Lankan main team batters were there. The Samaravinas and stuff. Lakshman took 3 blinders in the slips and didn't play. Anyway, long story short, I agree with you. That's the point I'm trying to make. That before, players are treated very well. Now, if I was Washington Sundar and I'm thinking, okay, I'm in this 3-match series. First game Ashwin plays, second game Ashwin plays. Both well. So I have no chance. Here, because the series is wrapped up, I think it was 1-1, I think Ashwin would have played. Because the series is wrapped up, India got a chance. See, when the series is on the line, you go with your best player.
But I have another point, Javed. Don't you think that means obviously Ashwin needed more game time? First is that he only played 2 matches in last 2 years. He came back, he did well, 4 wickets. The second one day was brilliant. He just bowled brilliant, and that ball that he got, Laush and out, was a cracker. But then, don't you think that he would have given more game time? Because he is the one who has played very less amount of one-day cricket.
Yeah. But the amount of, that's a very fair point, but the amount of cricket he's played, he doesn't need it. If this was anybody else, if this is Akshar also, I would have given it. Akshar doesn't play. It's just 500 test match wickets. He's been around. So he will take it. Another thing also, I don't think the Indian management want the Aussie batters to play him again. To get used to it. Because the first game is against the Aussies.
And
Maxwell and all that time you shouldn't have played Kuldeep as well.
No, Kuldeep would give 1 game. That's typically 1 game only. See, you also want to give him game time. And we are not, see, if we are playing some other teams later, Kuldeep might not have played. But this is the last game. So that's the reason he's getting only 1 game. Or Kuldeep, in the form he is in, he should play every game. Okay? A very interesting one here. So, this is in 2003. I think Australia were playing a boat racing team, and one young Sardar Harbhajan Singh was bowling, and Lakshman was captaining. Okay, so Lakshman, he bowled a few overs before tea, and he was really good. So now Saurav Ganguly sitting in his Behara home, called up Lakshman. No mobile phone those days, landline in the secretary's room. So now Lakshman with spikes has walked up from the dressing room. Somebody's come to him. Dada ka phone hai. So he's with his spikes at tea, 20 minutes tea. He walked up, gone to the room, and from the secretary's room, Dada, ये कैसा डाल रहा है सदा? दादा ये अलग बोल रहा है, इसको और मत डालना, इसको रख दे. नहीं डाला. Harbhajan Singh is roaming around Saurav Ganguly. Selectors are saying that both Sada, yeah, I'm giving. Rest is history. So that you don't want to expose them. See, you will get used to it, but by that time it's got 30 wickets.
Right. You were like what happened with Akshar Patel against England when they came. They didn't know what we were bowling.
I think Indian team has got it spot on the way they've gone ahead. They've given everybody time, 15 people. It's a 1.5 month tournament. There will be injuries, there will be fever, there will be niggles. So you want all 15 to get game time. Anybody is ready to play.
Good point about this Indian team is that there are backups for every position.
See, in football, you can take somebody out in the 15th minute of the game. In cricket, you can't. You either play the whole game or you're not. So that's the problem. Yeah, unless a concussion, which you can't plan or foresee. But in football, you can say, okay, I'm going to give this guy 30 minutes. That's all he needs. I'm going to give this guy the last 20 minutes. But in cricket, you either give them the whole hog, you give them nothing. That's how it works.
Or else you are playing in IPL. That's a fair.
Yeah.
But interestingly, Virat Kohli is listed as an opener. But would you give KL Rahul his natural spot? Or open with Virat?
No, open with Virat. Because Virat bats 3. 3 we always see is as good as an opener.
Yeah.
I've seen about 50 times in my career 0 for 1 in the first ball or the first over. So number 3 is walked in. And also, I think Virat is so good, he can bat anywhere. Kale is getting used to the mid order. Don't take him out of that. Don't take him where he will not play. He's still finding his mojo.
Absolutely.
So keep him there.
Right. Interesting thoughts. You agree with that?
Yes, because I would have gone with KL Rahul because he first he bats, he opens the batting for his franchise also in IPL.
Right.
So and the good and if suppose Rohit and Virat has a big partnership and you don't get an opportunity to bat, means you need your players because remember he's coming back after an injury. And the best part for him is that he kept wickets, he batted for a long time in the last two ODIs. So and he will be tested.
The first ODI. Second ODI,
Second ODI. And he will be tested because in this trying conditions, the conditions will be hot and humid, and to keep wickets for 50 overs and then to bat. So that will test his the back spasm. So
I agree with you. No, what happens if KL comes and gets 100? He gets 150. But he's not going to open in the World Cup. So who's going to open? If there's an injury to an opener, Ishan Kishan will open.
Absolutely.
So then why try? Get used to the place.
Fair point. So Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, they have opened in T20 cricket before, but I think this will be the first time they are opening together in ODI.
This is all adjustment, Shubha. Just to make sure that everybody else gets to bat in their place. See, when you're somebody like a Virat or a Rohit or Bumrah, or Jadeja or Ashwin, then you've got so much of cricket behind you. You go to the difficult place and make it easy for the others. And one day this guy will come to the difficult place and make it easier for somebody else. That's how it works.
And that's what Rohit Sharma has repeatedly mentioned in his press conferences, that we want flexibility. We don't want to create a havoc by doing something extreme, but we want to be flexible in our batting.
Sometimes when we lose a game or something, if things don't go our way, we start dissecting every move. But these people, Rahul Dravid, 164 test matches, he knows what he's doing. We understand cricket, he understands cricket a lot better than us. So you have to show the trust. Result, later you can decide what went right. Ultimately for me, it's about form. 2007 was form, 2011 was form, 1983 was form. It's about form.
And
momentum. People playing well, 4-5 guys really playing well, one guy like Yuvraj outstanding. Okay, one or two chipping in and you won the World Cup. It's not that all 15 have to be in, absolutely in super form. That will never happen.
Yeah, completely agree with that. But coming to the Australian team, they have struggled. They have struggled in this series so far, but have gotten back the likes of Maxwell in this 11. How big a boost will it be?
A huge boost. I think, strangely, they in the first two games have not played their full team, where we almost did. And now, Mama said,
I just have an update. Ishan Kishan was unavailable for selection due to an illness. But additionally, 4 local state players, Dharmendra Jadeja, Prerak Mankar, Vishwaraj Jadeja and Harvik Desai will support the team for drills and fielding throughout the match.
4 gun fielders.
And
Dharmendra Jadeja and out.
Have you ever witnessed an Indian team just having 13 players for a one-day international?
I know Pankaj Shaw over here for Bengal, former Bengal player, a gun fielder, going and fielding for 2 hours in a test match. The odd one has happened. In England it always happens. In county cricket they don't have a tournament.
Yes.
What they do is they want 11 people to play, and the next few they want to play in the second 11. So they call some locals and ask them to field. Yeah, but I agree. This is one off. And see, now everybody also doesn't want to, because also our second team or our next team is in China. So, we don't have. And I'm in a way glad, giving your India caps. They're just coming to field. Otherwise, in these circumstances, sometimes people get India caps to come and field.
Yeah.
Jadeja deserves to
be there.
Yes, gun bowler.
300, 400 wickets?
Yeah, wickets.
First class wickets?
Yeah. Prerak Mankar has done really well. Harvik Desai is a fantastic young cricketer. So, it's good. If this game was in Kolkata, 4 Bengal boys would have done. That's how it works. So they asked the association, they asked the selector or the secretary, let's line in your 4 best fielders. And these are the 4 best fielders over there.
And good for them also. After
India jersey.
They will get to be in that dressing room
and they will get the jersey for life.
Yes. Maybe when they lift the trophy tonight,
maybe they will be given an opportunity to
Dharmendra Singh Jadeja.
That has been the tradition.
Great.
But coming back to Australia, Devashish, where have they struggled in this?
They have struggled in dead bowling big time. I was going through some stats. Last 9 one-day internationals, they have gone for almost 100, more than 100 runs consistently. 10 ODIs. And they have the worst average among all the 10 player teams that are.
That's in the last game. That's it.
And because of course Indore had a smaller boundary.
No, in fact, 9 games, 9 ODIs. They
I'm
have
saying the last 10 overs. You're saying.
Yes, last 10
overs,
they have suffered the most as far as dead bowling is concerned.
I see it a little differently. I agree with him. I see if you don't take wickets, you'll always give 100 in the last 10. If you don't get Surya Kumar Yadav, he will take you for 10. So for me, it's about taking wickets. I think where the Indians and the Aussies, what has really pleasantly surprised me is the fact that Aussie fast bowlers could not create the impact that the Indian fast bowlers did. Whether it's Bumrah, whether it's Siraj, whether it's Shami, we've come, looked potent, we've got people out of the slips. How good was that catch by Ashwin at third man? You know, he made it look easy, but I can tell you, moving sideways, taking a catch like this, it's got to be smack in the nest. Little bit here and there, it pops out.
It all vibrates.
Yeah, because also like this, like this, you have a lot of space here. But when you're going sideways like this, there's only a little bit, the ball pops up. How easy do you make that look? And I sometimes feel it's a catch like that. See, Ashwin for me, just not his bowling. His batting, that 4-over mid-off in the T20 World Cup, his presence of mind, he's keeping an eye when the non-strike is going away, his catching, how nicely he took that. Now, if that guy is dropped, he gets a 25 ball for 760, this is chaseable. So this is why I feel Ashwin just gives in a lot into the team, just to accept his bowling also.
Fair enough.
Just looking through the Australian 11 choices, that you think that they perhaps have the best side, because there are talks that India needs to beat Australia if they really want to lift that World Cup trophy. And obviously, there are talks. People consider that Australia will be the toughest contender, the toughest challenger for India. But looking at the Australian team, obviously they are almost this will be the World Cup squad. Not the playing 11. David Warner, Mitchell Marsh, Steve Smith, Manas Labuschagne, Alex Carey, Glenn Maxwell, Cameron Green, Pat Cummins, Mitchell Starc, Tanvir Sangha, Josh Hazlewood.
So this is the first
So Adam Zampa is missing?
Adam Zampa. I think only Adam Zampa is
rested.
See, for me, Australia, I feel will also lose a game in the World Cup, and so will India. I don't think none of these teams will be undefeated. There are some teams that are very close, and in India, it's a batting feast. There will be runs. In 2011, when we won, we lost, we tied. So it's not going to be that we're going to win every game, or whoever's going to win the World Cup is going to win every game. Now, there are some teams like Bangladesh who don't win, or South Africa don't win the World Cup, but they spoil somebody's party. Okay? They will be there. So that is the reason why this is a strong team. But because it's in India, for me, like I was saying, for me, the Indian fast bowling attack is now looking at par. In this series, it look better than Australia. And Australians are used to playing fast bowling on hard wickets. They've struggled against our fast bowlers. We've got people out in the slips, we've got people out bowled, So the impact that our new ball bowlers have bowled straight away has been the difference for me. So when they are bowling, our two openers are having a feast. When our opening bowlers are bowling, that's not been the case.
But this is the first time these three are playing together. So maybe these three would want to get some game time together and find their bowling.
Just on this, I agree that if they're playing together, but even individually, even when Bumrah plays without Shami or Siraj, he holds his own. Shardul Thakur might go for 8 runs and over, but you won't see Bumrah going. And then Bumrah goes away, Shami comes, he takes a 5-4. So for me, as a group is also okay, but if you're a top bowler, you're going to hold your own, even if the others are the weaker ones. You've got to be the guy. Then I can say, Rohit Sharma, okay, then listen, guys, I'll tell my partner, Gilly, only Starc is there, we play him for 5 runs and over, we'll feast on the others. But if he's going at 8 also, then that's a cause of worry.
What Virat Kohli said in that T20 World Cup match against Pakistan, अगर Haris Rauf को मारेंगे तो वो लोग pressure में आ जाएंगे.
Exactly.
And then he attacked.
Exactly. Another interesting thing, Shubhan, is that Labuschagne. Tomorrow is the last date to make the changes. And with Travis and injury, Labuschagne playing all the 3 matches. That's an indication. I think that's an indication in itself. Maybe he will be in that 15-member squad.
Maybe. Because he has scored runs. Came as a concussion substitute, scored 80, then scored 100. Yes. Now he has scored 40, 50 here and there in this series also. So he has
actually he can play that sheet anchor role for Australia.
And also plays spin well. I know you got bamboozled by the one from Australia. And I don't know how he got bamboozled because what I can know is if you leave the ball like this, it will never be off straight. I think he didn't read the hand. So this Ashwin is simple. It's this or this. If it's this, it's either straight or going away. This was a straight ball. He didn't get up to a ball that went away. Now, if this ball goes out, then it's unplayable. Okay? But this ball, he played here for the off-straight went here. Now, Narayan is different. Narayan leaves the ball like this. One goes this, one goes this way. But Ashwin is not really, a mystery. Ashwin is either this or this. Yeah, he's got variation.
But he definitely walked on that carrom ball.
Yeah, he's fantastic with the carrom ball. And now every Australian is seen in domestic cricket. Saransh Jain has a carrom ball. Pulkit Narang has a carrom ball. Kotian from Mumbai, Tanush Kotian has a carrom ball. Because I had the good fortune of working with Muralidharan here when he was Vision 2020 in CAB. All he said is every spinner must have one ball which is your stock, which is your main ball. So if I'm an off spinner, and one variation which goes away. He said he got 500 wickets with off spin and he got another 300 with the Dusra after he developed the Dusra. So he said the reason Ajanta Mendes went haywire is because he could bowl 8 balls, but under the gun he was not accurate with anything. Okay, that's the reason why he could hold his mojo. If you see Narayan, both 3 balls, both 3 balls, but dead accurate and you can't make out which is which. So even as a left arm spinner or Kuldeep, you want the leg spin and you want the doogly. Okay. Now in between the odd ball will fall straight, fall in the seam and go straight. One will skip through. Those are variations that will happen on its own. Now you just feel that there's another. So Shane Moore every time he went to Ashes innings, I've come with a new ball. Nothing here. You just get into the head of the batter. I'm thinking, oh my God, what ball does he have? Is he going to bowl that? Is he going to turn it? And then I get out. I've seen Sunil Narang get wickets with straight ball, straight. Because the batters are thinking left, right, left, no left, right, straight ball. That is how you get into the mind of the batter.
And that's what the sports is all about.
Yeah,
mind over matter, you can say.
For sure.
But yes, coming back to the match, prediction time. First of all, Mitchell Stark versus the Indian top order again, left arm angle. Going to be a testing first spell at least?
Yeah, it will, but I think Rajkot, it's nice and warm, flat wicket generally. But strangely, I went to Irani Trophy last year on the 1st of October. Again, I'm going in a week's time. But last year's Irani Trophy was also the 1st of October. There was this much grass, and Mukesh Kumar had got a 4-4, and they were 94 all out. Now, 94 all out, Devash, you've been covering cricket in Rajkot for a long time. Generally, the number 9 comes and gets 94. Now, I'm just saying that today, being an international, I think it will be a bare one. But now Rajkot is also beginning to have green wickets, which is why Sakaria and Jaydev Yanathkar are reaping the benefits of it. But Sakaria is injured.
That's why they play 4 pacers there. They play Yakmankar bowling.
And Jadhav. So they play 3-4 seamers because they already have Dharmendra Jadeja always play. And they have Yuvraj Dodia. He played last year and got 30 wickets. So they are very pretty. That's irrelevant. But I'm saying as far as the pitch is concerned, I'm expecting to be a flat one because it's a one day. But now, with that new ball like Josh Hazelwood swings it. He will. Stark will swing it because it's a brand new Cooper ball. It's a $200 ball. And there are 2 of them in play. But for me, I think it's swung in these games also. But I think our opening batters have batted superbly against the Aussie. That is, for me, has been the biggest plus point. The way Gale and Rohit have batted against the swing. I mean, sometimes we don't give credit to the Dravids, to the veteranados, to the batting coaches who are working. Something must have worked because we had issues with swing. And we are not having it anymore. So sometimes the credit always goes to the players. But there are people behind who are working on it also.
Absolutely. But your score prediction, final one? Rajkot?
I also think it will be a high scoring affair. So obviously, you don't expect 380 every time, but somewhere in the region of 300.
300.
I'm going with 330.
I'm going with 350 again.
Again 350.
Again 350. So let's see. I have won both the prediction.
No, you haven't won the last.
I said 340, 350.
Oh, so if you say 340, anything about 340 is yours.
Okay. That's why my turn comes.
So I will say 999. Anything below that is mine. Anything below that I wins. The host gets it with everything, doesn't he?
That's why I take the last turn to make it.
But this match will be very important for both the teams because psychologically, because this is the final game that they play before that October 8th match, India Australia.
You know what? These players play so much that once this game is over, they forget about this game, they practice game, and when the Australia-India match happens on the 8th, when you both will be there, it will be all about that day. They don't remember so much what happened when we played 7 days back because we play so much. Now, when we played very few. So we remember 1 month back I got run out, so one more match has come. Now everybody is here and there. So now they will just make sure that their form is ready and mentally they're fresh and ready to go. For me, that is more important. Because for me, who has won the last game, who has won the last series, inconsequential. You can start from zero.
Right.
Because once you have those stripes in your Adidas t-shirt, which you still don't, because they come with the country stripes in the World
With
Cup.
no sponsor.
And the good thing about the jersey is that those strikers,
Yeah.
the three stripes,
That's what I told you.
I think this is one of the best Indian jersey. If you ask me.
I like a few. I like the one in '92 in Australia. The few of them are very
But
nice.
the sheer fact that we have that striker, and that adds.
I have a bit of.
Did any of the
about
jerseys
the
have
2003 World Cup also?
Yeah, because
That,
they have
they
all the flag
have
also
the flag.
there on the
Yeah,
chest.
absolutely.
And then plus sort of gum.
Anytime you have the India logo on your chest, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely. So yes, this was it. We are predicting 300 plus. Do let us know what you guys are predicting. And of course, this is the final ODI. We'll be back after the match to sum up. Visit our website to get the comprehensive match report and of course the updates on our social media platforms. We'll be back next time in Guwahati for the warm-up matches.
They will be in Guwahati and
he will be commentating in the Iraqi tournament. So very important, crucial domestic season is also beginning. So yes, we'll be back with our full-fledged coverage of the World Cup. So stay tuned to Rev Sports and thank you for watching.
Yes.